What the hell is this, bro? Alright, so basically we're about to get into some TikTok drama lore today. So this is a video I made 4 years ago. Like, damn, 4 years ago? This was big 2020. So we're gonna be talking about Zoe Laverne. Zoe Laverne. I don't know. I just saw some TikTok sound. It was very funny. But anyways, Zoe Laverne, boys and girls. If you guys don't remember who the hell Zoe Laverne is, this is Zoe Laverne in a nutshell. You probably remember her because of this video right here.
I'm literally crying about this for like an hour because it's just so like pathetic that like she just comes in and like almost passes, like she's so close to passing me and everybody's reminding me that she's gonna pass me, and I just want to prove this bitch that I am better than her because I am Zoe fucking Laverne and I am literally the star of TikTok and TikTok is putting me down and boosting her up, and I'm about to go to TikTok headquarters and strangle their necks.
By the way, guys, this is a fucking video of fucking Zoe Laverne crying because Charlie D'Amelio does cringy TikTok dances better than her. Yeah, guys, that's basically what fucking this video was all about. But anyways, enough with the bullshit. This is Zoe Laverne, you know, TikToker who has 21 million followers. I made a video on her calling her a TikTok predator because that's what she was. 4 years ago, Zoe Laverne was exposed for kissing a 13-year-old boy in the mouth and having feelings for this guy. Zoe Laverne had feelings for a 13-year-old boy, and everybody saw this and nobody gave a single fuck about it. Everybody cared about fucking Charlie. At the time, people cared about Charlie D'Amelio fucking wanting chicken nuggets and Dixie D'Amelio fucking spitting snails out of her fucking mouth. But nobody gave a fuck about Zoe Laverne literally kissing a 13-year-old boy in the fucking mouth at age 19. Say what you want. I'm 19 right now, boys and girls, and I have nothing in common with a 13-year-old boy, nor don't want to have a friendship with a 13-year-old boy. Why? Because that's fucking creepy and weird and just so wrong. And it just I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm gonna rant about this, dude. It's just crazy how this girl got away with literally kissing a minor. How the hell did she get away with shit like this? Is it because she's, you know, quote, hot? Is that why? Fucking Christ. Anyways, so the 13-year-old boy, who I think now is like 18 or 17, whatnot, has come forward with his story. Connor Joyce, I think that's his name, or two-turn corn dog. I don't know if that's his real TikTok, but whatever. He came out with this story basically saying that Zoe Laverne, he came out with a story against Zoe Laverne.
My name is Connor, and at the age of 13, I was statutory R-worded by a popular TikTok influencer. This happened 5 years ago, and I'm sure that a lot of you are familiar with the situation, and it's taken me a while to come to terms to talk about it. I do want to start off by saying that a lot of the things that you see on the internet of people coming out saying that they were also victims of Zoe, or also that they were involved in the situation in any sense, trying to claim that they underwent any sexual or romantic abuse through her, are completely false. One thing I won't discredit is her being inappropriate on the phone with other minors, saying inappropriate things, or let alone just manipulating other children. But I can confidently say that the extensivity that it got to with me, it has been with just me and no other children.
All right.
It's taken me a very long time to talk about this solemnly because of the backlash I have received from the media, because I still am in high school and I still am a minor. But third of all, because I was trying to press legal action against her, and I didn't want my case to be tampered with due to my social media posts.
All right.
For starters, I was a fan. I did join her fan base in like 2018. I had a fan page and everything. And I went on a tour stop in Washington, D.C. in 2018 to meet her for the very first time. Now, at the time, there was a lot of other influencers on this tour. We went to solemnly take pictures. Like, it was for fans to meet their favorite creators. Now, over the time of 2018 and 2019, she would talk to fans that I ended up becoming friends with. We had mutual friends, and I was then introduced to her through, she added me on Snapchat, and we would talk every now and then. It was all kept to a normal, cordial level. Now, in August of 2019, she had a tour stop in my hometown that I went to, which I went with 2 of my friends. And after the show, I was talking with her. She brought me upstairs to see the venue. It was more of a secluded thing from the rest of the people that were there to attend. I also attended another one in December of 2019. So by the 3rd time of me meeting her in person, she knew who I was.
This was before the whole shit.
Off of seeing me. Now in 2020, I still was keeping it going with this fan page, and I had a lot of mutual friends that talked to her, and we would all FaceTime and group FaceTimes, but slowly it started sectoring off to just private FaceTime calls between the 2 of us.
Oh.
In April of 2020, things did start to get a little more personal. It was causing issues between her and her ex-boyfriend, Cody. He was concerned about things, all of that.
Isn't Cody also a victim of Zoe Laverne? Not like grooming or like pedophilia or anything, but like wasn't Cody Orlov abused by Zoe, or was like Cody Orlov like falsely accused of abusing Zoe? I don't know. What I remember is that Cody Orlov made a video talking about how Zoe Laverne is a piece of shit. That's where I found the fucking video of Zoe crying like an ass, because Cody Orlov put that out there in his fucking video.
Now my birthday is on May 10th, and at the time...
It's May 18th by the time I'm recording this. Oh shit. Happy late birthday, brother. Happy late birthday, bro.
It was COVID. So I was having a drive-by birthday party past my house. My mom had reached out to Zoe to see if she'd be able to make it out here, because she knew how much I had idolized her and thought it would make my whole birthday if she was able to come here to surprise me. It didn't end up working out, and she came out here on Memorial Day, which was only like a week or 2 after my birthday. And things were a little uncomfortable for the time being, but everything was normal. Now, it was about 2 weeks later, the first week of June, when her and her ex-boyfriend had broken up, and she was in Tennessee at the time with her friend Amber, which then they both drove out here instantly to come visit me.
Okay.
Now, I was under the impression that they were only coming to visit for a week, but because they had both just gotten fresh out of relationships, they both made the decision to move here for a fresh start. Now, prior to her coming and visiting me, she did discuss with me on the phone that she liked me. I thought she was messing around.
Oh, God.
I thought it was just a funny little prank. She told me that she liked me, and that when she came to visit me in May, she wanted to hold my hand. She wanted to...
Oh, dear shit.
Kind of be more intimate. Now, at the time that she had came here, I had just turned 13, maybe a week prior. I had a very close friend group at the time that I would talk to, that I had voiced about being a little uncomfortable with the fact of knowing that she liked me and her still coming here. But I was under the impression I only had to see her for a week, so I was in fear of, if anything were to go wrong, I only have to deal with her for a week and I can move along and not speak to her again. Now, because she did make the ultimate decision to come and move here, we continued to get closer and closer and closer. Now, in June, she did kiss me. She did start to get more personal. She would try to seclude me off from my friends, from my family, try to get me away, whatever.
Whatever. That's literally the steps of grooming. This is like step 1 or like step 2 of grooming. The adult in this situation isolates the kid from their friends, from their family, in order to grow a bigger relationship to this person, in order for them to groom. This is literally grooming.
Now, if you were on social media back in this timeline, you could see that I defended her for everything she was ever accused of.
Yeah, I saw. It was pretty weird. What more pissed me off is the mom responding to this. Why are you on fucking IG Live responding to this gay ass fucking shit? And also defending Zoe's fucking defending this shit. Like, best friends don't fucking, like, I remember the clip of like Zoe's mom being like, they're best friends, guys, and you guys suck. Zoe's mom's also a piece of shit too during this whole entire situation. I feel like her going on Instagram Live and talking about this was very, very inappropriate and just straight up stupid.
Used for, canceled for, etc. I was so strung up and just trying to process real life because someone that I'd idolized for years was now living in my hometown, was somebody that was becoming my best friend, someone very close to me. And I was so caught up in just, wow, how is this real? That I wasn't paying attention to what was actively happening to
Fucking fan is back on. Shit.
me in the time being. Now, she kissed me, and as time went on, things started picking up to a worse and worse level. She would engage in sexual conversations with me, sending me pictures, calling me on the phone, doing things on the phone with me,
Oh, God.
etc. Now, keep in mind, I still was very highlighted by the fact that this girl was in my life because it was a surreal thing to me that I was too afraid to speak up and have her hate me and wonder where things would end up. And a lot of people ask where my parents were at this time, but growing
Yeah, where were your parents? Holy shit.
up, I've been bullied all throughout middle school ever since I was younger. I didn't have a lot of friends. So straight off the bat, my parents thought that this was a good thing, and seeing how happy it made
Oh, no. Oh, God. This is not good, dude. This was literally Zoe's easiest target. Like, bro is an easy target for groomers all around.
me from the start, that they thought that it would be a good thing for us to become friends and for us to be hanging out, whatever. There was obviously a lot of restrictions on things. My mom would question things at times. She never
Hold on. I'm gonna respond to this fucking person. Y'all supported Kayla, so it's time to support Connor. It's a shame that we've taken this long. I agree with you that we should support Connor, but the Kayla and Connor shit are way different. Situations. One is literally abuse. The other one, domestic violence. The other one is literally grooming and pedophilia. But I agree. We need to support both of these people. Yeah, dude, this is fucking insane.
thought that it was not weird, but I gave her that reassurance that things were fine. Now, I specifically remember there was one specific day that we were hanging out and I was at her house and she had kind of just thrown herself on top of me and asked me if I was ready. My heart
What the fuck?
was beating super fast, and I still specifically remember her asking me, "Are you okay? Like, your heart's beating super fast, are you okay?" And I was in a moment of shock. I never thought things would ever evolve to this level. This girl had 20 million followers. I knew she had a career on the line. I always told myself she would never, ever do anything to
fuck with that.
her career or ruin her career.
Well, clearly she's done multiple shit that fucks with her career. Even this situation, like far before this shit, like abuse and shit.
In this moment, I was in a state of shock. She asked me if I was okay and if I wanted to, and I responded with yes, although my body language was very obvious that I was uncomfortable with the situation. This was a continuous event that continued to happen over and over again. And when things were publicized back in October of 2020, I had talked to authorities and I lied to the police for her. Now, back in October of 2020, when things were publicized,
Yeah, this is where I made this stupid video right here. November, but same fucking shit.
on the internet, I did talk to authorities and I did lie to the police because I was heavily manipulated and I was still in a sense of trying to protect her. She had gotten into my brain so deep that she had told me if she went to jail for what she did.
Yeah, dude, she already got you, bro. It's over, bro. Or it was over at that time, bro. She already got you.
That she would off her
Yep, no, manipulation tactic, dude. Dude, she's already tied you up and roped you down, dude. That was probably her easiest target yet.
herself. And being only 13 years old,
Which I'm not blaming him, by the way. Obviously, he's a kid. But, like, dude, Zoe is a fucking shitface.
and again, this is someone you idolize and you look up to, that is going to mess with your head. After this, they thought it wasn't a threat, they moved along, and Zoe still tried to pursue a relationship with me because she thought she was in the clear. She would make fake Snapchat accounts to contact with me. My mom cut off contact with us, and she would still make accounts to have desires to speak to me. Now, after this incident, it has been 5 years, and I was bullied out of school, I was harassed, I was assaulted.
Assaulted?
My family was harassed, I had false CPS reports, my house has been attempted to be swatted, my address was leaked. I've had to face so many repercussions because of this girl. Now, I want to make it clear that I have tried to come out about my story and seek legal justice since then, and they have made every excuse they possibly could to not give me the justice that I deserve. I showed up with receipts, I showed up with proof, I showed up with everything, and they still did not want to believe me. The authorities had told me straight to my face that they had thought this was all conducted under a publicity stunt.
What?
And we were doing this for views and attention.
If you were gonna do this for views and attention, you would probably just say it on TikTok that she's a pedophile and not go through with police reports. If you're going with a police report, you should at least take that shit seriously and actually look into that. Cause no one's gonna fucking put up a police report or file a police report for views.
Completely disregarding the straight laws and the straight proof that was right in front of their face. My case was dragged out for almost a year of just back and forth between we can do something, we can't, we can, we can't. It's a very deteriorating feeling, though, to still face repercussions for a situation I was a victim in from 5 years ago, still to this day, while the person is walking free and can't even take the accountability to own up to what she did to me. As well as her friend Amber that lived here with her, told me that she would testify for me and speak out for me because she lived there and watched everything happen and then proceeded to ghost the police and ghost me and not help me with my case, period. Now, I will be making a part 2 to show all of the evidence that I do have to back my claims because these are very serious allegations and I'm not lying on anything that I'm saying. If you take a rewind back to lives that she had went on speaking about this back in the time.
Yeah, she literally admitted to catching feelings for this fucking kid.
It is very obvious that she's guilty for a lot more than she was speaking about. I do appreciate all of your guys' support throughout the past years, and I'm sorry for all the time that it has taken, but it has taken me a lot of courage and time to found.
It's okay, bro. At least you're spoken out. You're speaking out, bro.
About this while I'm still facing therapy after 5 strong years.
5 strong years. All right. It's part 2 up. Sorry. Let's just check part 2. I assume this is it. No, this.
My name is Connor, and at the age.
No, this is a fucking video. Everything comes back except the innocence I had that you took away from me. This was 10 hours ago.
She was a fairy. Yeah.
Okay. There is a part 2, though. He did upload a part 2. It's deleted now because TikTok decided to take it down. I'm gonna go into this blind. I'm not sure if there will be something here that will get me banned. But fuck it. It's for the shit. I'll censor it once the VOD. I'll delete the VOD the second it comes out, but then I'm censoring shit when I upload this. Let's check it out.
Hi everyone, I did want to make a part 2 to my last video, just addressing more so exactly what occurred, but also to give evidence of my allegations. To put it into words without this being taken down, I just want you guys to picture an adult relationship with everything involved, as well as the sexual factors.
All right.
Majority of things you can think of off the top of your head very much so did occur. And before I dive into actually showing the evidence, I do want to state that this was all given to the police, and I was still shut down and told that she was an attractive girl, and am I sure that I didn't like it?
What?
All given to the police, and I was still shut down and told that she was an attractive girl.
She wasn't attractive, so they took that shit down?
And am I sure that I didn't like it or enjoy it? I also do want to clarify that whether I gave in the time or not, I still was only 13 years old, and legally it was
you can't fucking consent at 13, bro.
At the age of consent, therefore still does not make it anywhere near okay. I was also harassed and bullied out of school. I spent all of my high school years doing online school, and I just now returned to in-person this year for my senior year because I wanted to have at least 1 year that I could remember and look back on my childhood years. I still am in therapy, still facing the trauma of this, and I will continue to face the trauma for this for the rest of my life. A lot of things people don't realize is that you are made off of your childhood, and when you experience such gruesome sexual trauma as a child, it is only going to continue to affect me more and more the older that I get. So this video that I'm about to show is a video of her on the phone with mutual friends of mine after everything had happened and when polygraphs were being threatened for a lie detector
Polygraphs.
test. This was her explaining how to lie on it.
Listen, if you want to lie on a polygraph, all you gotta do is just read, like, when they ask you the question, think of the question as them asking, like, did you sleep with your dad? Then your heart won't fucking race. I was like, what the fuck? So I'm just scared that, like, Amber's gonna go live and try to say that Connor and I, like, and then Cody was texting me saying that he has proof that we did and shit when he doesn't. Like, nobody has proof of it. Because we did it in secret.
This right here.
What the fuck?
Here is her admitting that she indeed did take my innocence, but there was no proof of it because we obviously didn't record it. My message.
Okay, the guy, this is so loud. Zoe literally fucked me up, destroyed me, used me to make her herself happy. She admitted it to it as well. She made me feel that I can't live without her. And when I moved on, she got pressed, which she shouldn't have because she literally has a boyfriend. But when I moved on, she got pressed and body shamed the person. You deserve better, and so did everybody. So did everyone who has friends with her. She just doesn't know how to treat people correctly and only ever thinks about herself for everything. Literally, please. I have a girlfriend now. No, I don't.
Messages were on the top, commenting on how Zoe has literally messed me up so bad mentally and destroyed me as a person. And when my friends were gonna come stay here for.
Alright. Yep, but like, I'm gonna tell her that. You'll have me, Mia, and Nadia. True. So we just be like, Connor wanna make a TikTok? I'm just scared, like, if I stay in a hotel or take pics or, like, with no parents, I want you to stay in the hotel. So do I. Because it's just gonna be me and a bunch of girls.
For a week, I was voicing I was scared to spend the night in a hotel with her.
Where the fuck? That ain't good. But Josh, since y'all know about is she gonna do shit and think it's funny. I know. Like, how do I get myself out of that position? I know. Like, it just makes me uncomfortable. You see, when she was with me, she didn't try shit with me because she didn't like me at the time. But again, I like, if y'all didn't know about us.
This was me texting my friend saying, how do
But she did take videos, like, wow, first.
I get myself out of this? I'm very uncomfortable. And also that she let off a little bit.
Didn't y'all stop talking? Yes, please, bro. Yes, bro. But like, she keeps going. At least it's nothing like how it was before. Yeah, I'm confused. She doesn't call me hot or anything anymore, really. She did today. It's just a few things here and there. Yeah, true. She's singing this song to you, so enjoy. Josh, bro, how do I get out of this?
And it wasn't as bad as it was before.
By the way, y'all sound kind of stupid when you try to say Connor's dad because he can't even produce that type of.
Oh my god.
Stupid when you.
Wasn't as bad as it was before.
By the way, y'all sound kind of stupid when you try to say Connor's dad because he can't even produce that type of.
Is this when Zoe Laverne was pregnant with her baby?
Oh my god.
Like, he's not old enough. He's not old enough.
This message was her saying,
Oh no. Dude, just kidding. Gotcha, neck. Ha ha ha. Y'all are something else. Don't make me S your D. Suck your dick again. Fail. Fuck this. Oh my god.
don't make me S your D again, which I think we can all infer what this means. These were TikToks that she had made directly from her account.
Yo, by the way, oh my god.
These were.
Look at this kid, bro. This is who Zoe Laverne kissed? And this is who Zoe Laverne wants to suck the D?
TikToks that she. which I think we can all infer what this means. These were TikTok.
Dude, what the fuck? This kid. This is who Zoe Laverne is trying to get with, by the way. Look at him, bro. This is how young Zoe Laverne was going after. What the fuck? Yeah, this is who fucking...
I think your girl fell in love with me.
As well as this very
You can't date a 13-year-old. It's illegal. Oh my god.
disturbing one.
I've got a big ego. I really don't know why it's such a big deal.
How did this bitch get away with fucking kissing a 13-year-old boy and literally defend it on TikTok? How? How does this happen?
You guys can.
Oh my god, my mom. Tell my mom what? You just what? I've been risking my reputation. How? For liking you, and I had to hide it. I deal with your fandom every day, and I have to deal with all this drama. I'm getting called a fucking pedophile. My number is getting leaked at this rate. Your fandom is spamming pics with Garrett.
I can pause to read these, but this is her telling me that she's been risking her.
Josh, please be awake. I need you right now. Hi, I'm here. What's wrong? Josh, what? Yes, I'm bawling my eyes out. Why? What's wrong? Because I don't wanna hurt Connor, but it just hit me. He's a baby, and I don't wanna go to jail. I'm so scared. And now Amber is saying the same shit to me.
Reputation for.
What did Amber say? So Jack raped these girls, and those girls, and it has me feeling very, very upsetty spaghetti. They were 14, 15. Jacob's brother Drew is currently serving a few years in prison and was put on the pedophile list for the rest of. That's all I can read.
For liking me, and that she.
Okay. Wow. I'm shocked I can read that small of text. Holy shit. Josh, yes. Did you send Tamika and Jaden anything about Connor and I, like videos? Just be honest. I don't stress. No, I genuinely haven't. I got sent a video and watched it. They could see my phone and I didn't realize, but I only watched like 3 or 4 secs of it. So they don't have anything or didn't SR. What was the video? I can't remember, but I know they mentioned stuff about it and then they just brought it up now, and I haven't even sent them anything. Send streaks. You didn't send them today. Ha ha ha. Okay, thank you very much.
He doesn't want to go to jail, as well as stressing.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ, Zoe, how many times have you changed your fucking number? Hi, it's Zoe. I don't want to give up on him. I love him. I know you do. Just let me calm down a bit, you know? Yeah. Promise things will get better. Don't give up on yourself. You are strong and we'll get through this. Hey. Hi. What are you doing right now? I'm in a underground with a few people.
That there were being other videos sent around of us, as stressing that there were being other videos sent around of us.
All right, here it is. And now Garrett is treating me like Tutu. Shit. For what? Lol. He said LOL, right? You're gonna cut yourself over a Tinder boy? He's a piece of shit, dude. He's fucking ugly. No, over you.
as well as saying she was gonna harm herself and off herself.
Oh my fucking god, dude, I can't watch this. What the fuck?
As well as getting on top of me, and when I had shown this to the police, I was told that this just is two people play fighting and that there's nothing weird about this.
Nadia, your face at the end though, you said, haha, talk to view, ahaha, I'm going to jail.
In this screenshot, you can
Zoe Laverne, bro, you're fucking weird as shit.
see that she's laughing about it, saying, haha, I'm going to jail. Do you guys think prison has designer?
Oh, so she's joking about her going to fucking prison. Ah, Zoe, unfortunately, you didn't get sent to jail. I'm fucking pissed about that.
In this video, she was blowing a vape in my mouth, which is... This video, she was blowing a vape in my mouth.
Look how young this boy looks, bro. Boy's fucking... This kid looks like a fucking baby. And you're telling me Zoe Laverne was getting on top of this kid?
Which is, again...
Oh my god, I'm disgusted, bro. This is gross.
I was 13 years old at the time. This is a TikTok that she had made.
No, don't tell me he used that fucking audio.
She had made off her own personal phone.
Oh my fucking... No!
Which this right here
What's this? Who is this?
is another angle of her directly, you know, pulling it up and showing it on FaceTime.
Why? This is fucked up. How are you in this call? Here's my... Oh my god, bro. This kid looks fucking young as shit. How are you in this call? How are the people in the call not fucking catching on to this B?
This video really doesn't sit right with me.
Do you take your pants off in this video?
She had
I probably should minimize this.
recorded a video of me and zoomed in on my private
Oh.
parts. A video of her quite literally twerking on me, and then me immediately after pointing to a camera that was in the hotel stairwell.
Dude. Bitch did that in public? I'm just realizing how fucked that is. Oh my god. No, bro, this is actually fucked. No, I'm actually getting sick for watching this shit, bro. Oh my god, more text. It's been making me cry every night thinking about it. But is this Zoe? But even everyone I've come in contact with here asks me about you and Connor. I obviously defend you and it's bad. Now listen, I'm trying to get in trouble because I'm not trying to get in trouble because if you went to jail for sleeping with Connor, I would go to jail for association for knowing about it and not doing anything. I've thought a lot about how to approach you about this, but I'm very uncomfortable now with the thought of you sleeping with him because that's mad jail time and I would ruin the entire rest of your and it would ruin fuck, why can't I read for shit? And it would ruin the entire rest of your life. Fuck this right texter. Who is this? Now, this might be a minor, bro. I'm sorry. Now, I know he makes you happy. I'm not saying that to never see him again or anything like that, obviously. But both of you need to stop posting with each other every day. You guys need to stop posting the photos on each other's backs in the bedroom and everything like that.
This one you can pause and read, but this was her closest friend at the time who literally had stated that she could go to jail for knowing about it
Was that the black girl in that video?
and not doing anything, and the top half is covered for privacy and personal reasons.
Alright. I'm leaving. I'm coming back up. So Connor and I started fighting, and he was saying a lot of hurtful things to me. And I cut myself because I told him I would bleed dry for him. And I walk in a room to HE, and Haley says, not the ketchup. Zoe, please don't. I assume this is cut yourself. My pain isn't fake. I've been hurting for months.
And that she told me that she would bleed dry for me, which is very, very manipulative.
What is that text on the top?
As well as would send me pictures of her self-harm. I do want to say that there is more evidence behind this. I obviously just can't fit it all into one video. TikTok will only allow me to update 35 items into the video. But I do want to say that there is a lot more that specifically shows, but this in itself right here, I think clarifies well enough that it was a lot more than just a kiss. I also want to emphasize as well that I have been making videos about it throughout the years, and I think that what a lot of people need to process is that it's common sense. If all that I had done was just kissed her, it would be absolutely diabolical for me to still be on the internet 5 years later speaking about it. She was not entirely secretive. She had a very, very, very
Nah, she was very public about this shit.
bad history of thinking she could trust people. Therefore, she would tell lots and lots of people about what me and her did. I do also want to state that she did text close friends of mine personal details on our experiences, which would make my friends feel very uncomfortable, that I do not have the proof to give right now, but I can reassure and validate that this did happen. I just want to say I thank you guys so much for all of your patience and support and for everything you guys are contributing to me in my situation. I have faced a lot of backlash for years, and I'm very, very happy to see the outcome of this. But morally, I just want to spread awareness on stuff like this and make it valid that men can also be victims.
Oh my god, that was a lot of shit. Yeah, well, that was a lot. Yeah, it's just so mind-boggling how Zoe Laverne got away with this shit for so long. And honestly, it just angers me, bro. Cuz if it were the other gender way, if the genders were switched, that guy would be going to prison like in 2020. Like the second it got out, he would be going to fucking prison. And it would not be fucking good for that guy. Rightfully so, by the way. Did Zoe Laverne respond to this shit at all? This is fucking loud as shit, bro. What the fuck? Just remember, no matter how depressed you are, well, Zoe Laverne, God's better be done with fucking you, and hopefully this shit ruins your career. This was May 9th. I guess this is her response right here. All my exes stalk my stories. So that's why I post my new man. So I guess you can say this was Zoe Laverne's response. Or I guess her like cryptic response to this whole shit. Or this one. Don't know when this video came out. May 9th it came out, so May 8th this was her shit. I'm still thinking what it would be. Yeah. This it's just mind-boggling how Zoe Laverne got away with this shit. It honestly angers me. But I guess better late than never. Not sure if Zoe Laverne is gonna because I don't know. This whole shit is the same, bro. Zoe Laverne is just gonna get backlash for like a month, And then once this shit dies down, Zoe Laverne is gonna have a platform again. Then she's gonna start posting TikTok like nothing happens, and then the same shit just continues going. This is what I don't like about movements, dude. It kind of fucks with everything. It just fucks everyone over. Like, it doesn't like stay true to the fucking shit, dude. If people want to deplatform Zoe Laverne, they don't make an effort to do it though. They just make an effort for a month and then they just fuck it. Just don't say anything anymore. Cause they don't, because they want to move to the next big drama. Cause that's what this whole shit's about. I don't know. It's fucking pathetic. Zoe Laverne, hopefully Zoe Laverne goes to fucking jail because this shit sucks. Fuck Zoe, bro.